So what is a telemarketing surety bond? Of the 31 or so states that have a telemarketing license, and remember you need that to call from or into a state. Of those 31 states that have some form of telemarketing license, many, not all, but many require you to place a surety bond as part of that process. If the bond amount is $100,000, we'll say, you don't actually have to write a check for $100,000 to the state. Instead, you go to an insurance company and you shop around, you get quotes because you want a low premium. What you'll end up paying usually is somewhere between 1 and 4% of the total bond amount. So if you had a $100,000 bond, you don't have to pay $100,000 to anyone ever. You pay maybe $1,000 to $4,000 a year annually as part of your bond premium. It's almost like an insurance policy, but you're not the beneficiary of the policy as the telemarketer. This is not a substitute for TCPA insurance, for example. Surety bonds protect the residents, the citizens, the consumers in the states that you're calling. So to obtain Arizona's telemarketing license, for example, or Utah's telemarketing license, or Florida's telemarketing license, you may need to place a surety bond with the state. You go to the insurance company, you get a quote, you fill out the applications form, you get your bond, you file that with the state. If the state believes you have violated the law, they investigate, they make a determination that you broke local telemarketing laws and regulations. And if you don't voluntarily pay your fine or restitution or whatever other penalty might apply, then the state files a bond claim with your bonder. It's almost like you've been in an auto accident and didn't pay the person out of pocket. So it's the victim essentially. It could be the state Attorney General Office or Division of Consumer Protection or Department of State filing against the bond on behalf of the consumers of that state, for example. They would make the bond claim, get the money, and then use that money essentially for you to pay your fine or to pay back consumers who got ripped off, for example.